I can't get over the fucking cutest little trans fucking musicians in history. I feel like I just learned how to use iMovie for the first time, you know? But, nonetheless, I did purchase Garrod Crovey. I just bought it by itself when I should have just waited and got the season pass, which Black Ops 3 is good enough to where I don't really mind the idea of having the season pass on both consoles. But that's a luxury, and you could buy groceries with that money instead. So think of it like that. If you guys, you want to play all these fun games, well, I will buy a lot of dumb shit. Do you think the having Street Fighter 4 with all the costumes is gonna make you happy? Because I cut myself right after. That's a joke. But if you did look at the title of this video, I think it's interesting that I could listen to 1,000+ episodes of a podcast and never get tired to it. And not that they've done 1,000 episodes in a row. Like, I've heard, episode 10 25 times, episode 1 probably 40 times, etc., etc. Airing in 2008 for the first time, The Drunk Tank was a staple of my viewing habits and something that was always quick to brighten my moods and make me look forward to every Wednesday. Because it's The Drunk Tank, baby, here on Rooster Teeth. I got the M4s. I was very excited to get those. Gus, Bernie, Jeff, Matt, Jack, and Joel were always a quick way to get a smile, even though some of the people in that lineup I found myself hating at first, and I am still blocked by Jack P on Twitter, which is very nice. Fucking 5th generation Austinite asshole. I do think it's a sign of growth as a person, though, when you can do something you don't enjoy, or, play a fucking video game you might not fancy too much, and still kinda, get through it. Like, listening to a new genre of music isn't very titillating or adventurous, but it's still something that, can spice up your life a little bit more than drugs and alcohol, or, mindless sex with the homeless dude because of the way he shook the change cup at you. And in the process of me standing outside writing this into my iPhone, I was so high, and this is me figuring out how this fucking piece of shit gun works. I'm very skittish on new maps, and I really don't have the, I would call it ring awareness, but map awareness to know where the fuck I'm backing up into. And you're gonna watch me not be able to find the code cylinder, or I put it in. And this is the one where I'm not gonna fucking spoil. Nope, it's the one. But yeah, I left my fucking keys at work, doing something that I normally wouldn't do. Normally I would sit and look for my fucking keys all day. You do that shuffle, you check your pockets for shit you have. It's like, how aware of my AirPods case can I be? This shit scared the shit out of me. Like, the round's over. No, they come out the cut for this fucking giant green booby thing. It's fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna act like this wasn't pre-written, what I'm about to say. So I'm not gonna try to, smooth into it. This is me talking. Guess when it starts. I think it's weird that whenever I see the Halo 3 game case, I think about the time that kid killed his parents. Only the specific game case with Master Chief looking all cool with his gun. I think regardless of taking Halo 3 away from that kid, he was gonna kill someone. But more Halo games have came out since he went to prison, where he hopefully remains. I'm not an expert in criminal justice procedures or sentencing guidelines for minors, but that kid is deeply is deeply fucked. And I think it's interesting that that game, Halo 3 came out, and we're on what, Halo 6? So more games have came out since he needlessly slayed his fucking birth givers in a wild display of violence and selfishness. Halo 3 was not that good. Halo 3 was not even Game of the Year 2008, you fucking nerd. But if my dad walked in this room and took this PlayStation 4 away from me, I might hit him with a bat. But that is because of the egregious sexual assaults with the lead pipe. I heard something about a midlife crisis, and it kind of spoke to me. I'm 23, I didn't go to college, I didn't get married or have a kid, and I didn't murder my parents. So besides making out with people with marking out with people with a smidge of more respect than me about the joys of unregulated adulthood, 5 years in and the charm has worn off. It makes me wonder about the things that people do, be it for short-term happiness, like starting a family or business. But it does seem more enlightening than lighting up another joint while drinking when you're not supposed to. Plus, the Clang Zapper takes forever to upgrade, and the RT podcast crew is officially dead. At least there's Anma, though. I think, the simpleness in Share Factory is kind of enjoyable. Like, if you look at this Origins gameplay, you can see this is like my probably third or fourth major attempt, and I'm semi-decent, probably like 1 being casual, 2 being, pro, and 3 being like COD master. I'm like a fucking 0.5 to 1 because I can do this stuff. I can remember it, but I am a stupid fucking asshole. And it's really interesting to sit here recording this, because if you do watch like the 2-year or 6-month fucking Xbox review I did, I was very quick to be fucking quiet, overly quiet, and I think that's because I don't really have a fucking microphone 2 feet away from my fucking face. And, that doesn't sound very well. Just like this pistol, it does not do very good for me. I did not have a good time with that. I shoot through this motherfucker's legs. I guess that was before that, I guess. But, oh yeah, you see me buy the KRM. Remember I buy the Shiva, remember the KRM is out there. And then get immediately pissed. I had to play Origins and Garad because I have 30 minutes of me playing the Giant, which getting camos is fun. But I got these fucking yawns when I have to work in the morning, so I do have to cut this out at some point, but goddamn, that KRM, man, I love it. I gotta switch the camera up so the fucking it's somewhat more aesthetically pleasing to fucking look at. Like, I don't know, once I get the Xbox back and we can do all the fucking, I don't actually know what I mean. You can hear this though. I'm gonna light my big lighter up real quick. Okay. That was very nice. So yeah, Origins. The fact I did this good on my first go is really good. I just took my AirPod out and I realized that I was so. That's actually really nice because I have one ear out, but it still feels like the echo. But in hindsight, now it is 10 times terrible. So sorry for talking weird at all in any of this. I don't really care. It's more like a hobby. Something is different about this. Like, if you showed me this as a kid, like, I wouldn't have, you know. Part of the fun of doing this was just pointing the camera and going. But the shut-in shift from even just hoping that it looks good when you record it to just even clipping out 5 minutes of setup, and instead of seeing me die on Garage, I just cut into Origins, so it's something. It's fun. It's fucking fun, Jan. That's a callback to the other video. If it's fun and it doesn't kill you, I could be talking about basketball or, the fucking NFL anime, but it's... Is there an audience for general musings over Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay? Probably not, but, thought that was pretty fucking neat. That was a good one right there. Right at the end, I had to sneak that bitch in. Yeah, but it's fun to just... I mean to... And that is so creepy that there's just a fucking little girl talking, Not a lot of good characters play Call of Duty, and I'm one of them, haha. But, that's about it for this one. There's the staff part. If I ever learn how to make those fucking staffs, it'll be a cold day in hell. But you all can hopefully say that you heard this and you enjoyed it. Shout out Rambo Raff for life. Shout out Kakalaki Movie Madness. Fucking Olga K. Daily Grace. Jack Gaffney. Motherfucking Nostalgia Critic. Fucking Sheriff Factory. Dr. Dre 2020.